graduated. It's whack the way you rap, it be too calculated. The way you rap be like white people cooking, no flavor. You talking big smoke, but that be a vapor. Talking cheap and broke, so back up.
You can't stop it, out of pocket, talking about it, but you not. I'm the type, it's time to go, you know I slide. I've been a hot one, know that if you gon' join my side, I be.
And preparing for battle, each guy with his own approach to getting ready for what should be an excellent matchup. A stunning look at the sunlit clouds above the 10th Avenue Bridge here in Minneapolis. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey BA, Karl Anthony Towns is in a new phase. He said, I've had the time to mess up and chase stats. That's over. I've proved myself in this league, but can I win? That is the next step. I have to do whatever it takes. There's only one way to change the narrative. That's to go beat the narrative. Guys?
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks for that. Let's take a look at the numbers for Julius Randle.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
So the Raptors starting 5. Lowry and Powell are the backcourt set. Julius Randle out there with Carmelo Anthony. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Andrew Wiggins. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Langford in at the 2-guard spot. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Lowry against Fox. Out to the right wing. Here's Anthony. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
Talk about strong offensive production. They went out, played to their strengths, and were successful as a result.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Now here's Anthony. In the game against New York, very impressive. Pass to Randle. Tipped. Second shot opportunity, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Towns. Out to Fox. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Man, I tell you what, when Fox is making threes, he's hard to guard. That's a part of his game he's got to continue to work on.
Anthony with it. Over Wiggins. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Well, he could have earned some style points there, but he really doesn't need to use the fadeaway when he's that wide open.
A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Pass to Langford. Here's Towns. A rebound by Bosch.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Now here's Lowry, guarded closely. Powell outside. Wiggins against Anthony. Shot clock at 5. Out to Powell. Oh, it's blocked by Towns.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Clock is at 3. Here's Powell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Powell.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Fox against Lowry. Fox, that's good.
Fox never afraid to take it right at the defense on the drive. Excellent display of speed there.
In some ways, De'Aaron Fox is a good lesson in patience for owners. He didn't explode out the gate after being picked 5th overall back in 2017. But after a long time, he has found his footing and looks spectacular out there on the floor.
Now here's Anthony. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Randall, good.
Randall's got an unorthodox game, but he's got a good, strong upper body, which makes him a very consistent scorer inside.
Lowry against Fox. Pass to Towns. Here's Fox. Towns with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the bucket is good. You know, Grant, in terms of improvement after his rookie year, you saw it across De'Aaron Fox's entire stat line.
Yeah, once he got comfortable in the league, he started going off. He increased his shooting and assist numbers and got himself nominated for Most Improved Player in 2019.
Here's Fox. The Raptors making their last shot. And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Anthony against Wiggins. And here's Anthony. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Poke loose. And Minnesota has possession. Pass to Langford. Here's Diakite. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Here's Towns. Fox outside. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Fox has got 8.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Pass to Lowry. And he banks in the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Here's Diakite. Coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Fox against Lowry. Anthony right side. That shot off.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Wiggins with it. Picked up by Lowry. Pass to Diakite. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Here's Anthony. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
Now Lowry. And he also played a big role in their last game with New York. And it's Randall that time on the assist by Lowry.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
Here's Diakite. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Then put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Anthony. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Anthony's got 6.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Now here's Wiggins. He played a great game against Charlotte. With the drive, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And there you go, monster finish. Wiggins aggressive, attacking off the dribble.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And the defense of Wiggins, Grant, something that he's turned around in his career.
Yeah, you know, B.A., he went from a weak defender to a strong one. He's always had the tools, but he's putting it all together and can now be a lockdown wing.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. McConnell outside. Pass to ABC. Here's Chandler. He's covered by Bagley. Washington outside. Clock at 4. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, P.J. Washington is very impressive. This young man hit the ground running when he stepped into the league back in 19. His debut performance, how about 27 points and an NBA record for made three-pointers in a debut.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Well, when you talk about P.J. Washington getting off to a strong start, you also have to look at his defensive performance.
I agree, B.A. I mean, two-way player definitely is P.J. Washington. Excellent instincts, and he's continued to impress as a shot blocker.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, you know, I think Washington's ability to play inside and outside is going to keep him around the league for a long time. I think he's actually got stardom in his future.
Now here's Bagley. An 11-point game for him in the win against Charlotte.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Toronto trailing. McConnell outside. Here's Chandler. Ingles defending. That one off the back iron and out.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Bazemore. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Bagley. Shoots over McConnell. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now here's McConnell. Defense right on him. Here's Chandler. And here's McConnell. From behind the arc. Minnesota with a rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
So it's Toronto now, following the score by Minnesota. Washington left side. Got a hand on it. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Here's Noah. It's Bazemore on the wing. In his last outing, he had 11 points. The kick out to Ingles. They get it back. Pass to Vincent. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Here's Chandler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Bazemore. He's marked by McConnell, and he gets that one. Bagley's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
A minute 29 left in the first. Pass to ABC, and the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Now Bagley. It's intercepted. And now the Raptors on the break. .110 left to play in the first quarter. Left side, Brown. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. To the middle. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
T.J. McConnell.
One shot.
That one misses for McConnell. Here's Bazemore. He's marked by McConnell. We've got 33 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just 5 to shoot. A nice shot by Bazemore.
It's impossible to win when you give up second and third chances to score.
At some point, guys, it comes down to pride. Start banging on your chest and get after it from your heart. I mean, you've got to at least offer some resistance. You can't just let guys do what they want in there.
To the right side. No good on the buzzer beater. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Timberwolves ahead, up by 12. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And the 6'1" guard, undrafted out of Arizona, but TJ McConnell, a high-energy defensive disruptor.
It's all about just reading the way they're passing the ball in. If I see a moment of weakness or they dislodge and give me a chance to get in and get my hand in there, I try to take advantage of it.
He's always lurking.
Yeah, and that anticipation, in part, a product of his great IQ. His father's a highly successful college coach, and believe you me, it helps.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Timberwolves. What do you think, guys?
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Marvin Bagley is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Noah in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. With 1 on the clock. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Now here's Washington. In his last outing, 16 points for him. McConnell finds Washington. And here's Brown for 3. On target from range. And there's always been dialogue between NBA officials and the coaches and players. Some concern that it's gotten too chippy of late, Clark. That's not a good look.
No, it's not a good look, and you certainly have to recognize the fact that both sides are humans and emotions are going to run hot at times. The league has rules about how you engage with officials. I think you should actually have some give and take, but it should be toned down from what it has been recently.
Now here's McConnell. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Powell's checked in. And just about 1.5 minutes has passed here in the second quarter.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
And that one falls for Towns. And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
And so Towns nails them both.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Anthony outside. Takes a 13-footer. And the Raptors miss again. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Here's Langford. Powell covers. The 11-footer. And it's Langford missing.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Randall, the pass to Lowry. Anthony with it. Covered by Towns. Lets it go from 14. Anthony misses. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Towns finds Wiggins. Here's Langford. He hits the back iron and sinks it. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Toronto calls timeout. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
To the left wing. Pass to Anthony. Shoots over Wiggins. And again, Toronto no good. For Minnesota, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. De'Aaron Fox has upped his scoring average every single season. He said, quote, "It's just continuing to stay in attack mode early and often. I feel like no matter who it is, I can get to the basket. Once you see the ball go in a couple of times, it definitely helps to shoot jumpers after that, guys."
That jump shot is the final piece, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Here's Diakite. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Towns. The 11-footer. That one's wide left. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Inside. Here's Bosch. Out to Lowry. Launches it. Towns with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Here's Diakite. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. The shot by Towns, no good. Pass to Lowry. He's off on that one. And Minnesota will come the other way. They'll be off to Indiana for a meeting with the Pacers after this one. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Now here's Powell. He had 16 in the win against New York. And here's Lowry. There's the triple. And again, Toronto no good. Here's Diakite. Over to the wing, and he lobs it up.
Boy, excellent recognition from Fox there. Outstanding at recognizing when his guys are open.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Anthony against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. It's deflected. Pass to Fox. Driving to the basket. No good there. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. It's stolen. Here's Diakite. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got rebound number 5 here tonight. outside. Anthony outside. Five to shoot. And it's Randall with the jam.
Just another way Randall can beat you. Good hands for the catch and finish at the rim.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Towns. Double team on Towns. Fox the pass to Wiggins. Over Lowry. Tries again. Diakite. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Toronto's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Powell's shot is off. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Pass to Diakite. Pulls up at the elbow, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. Give him 8 points now.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Anthony, the pass to Randall. To the inside. And Lowry with the basket on the assist from Randall. Lowry's got 6 points.
Incredible control there from Lowry. Superb at keeping his composure even when things get physical.
Randall against Wiggins. The shot comes out, and Toronto will come the other way. The three. That miss makes him 3 for 7.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Diakite, that's good.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Now here's Anthony. Give him 8. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Here's Diakite. 10 points for him. Tries a 10-footer. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming. Attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Bosch. 5 on the clock. Powell outside. Second chance effort. He can't hit that time.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Randall inside. Hounded by Wiggins. Randall can't hit. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And it's in there. He's got 14.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Anthony with a bucket. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ingles, he's checked in for Wiggins. Vincent comes in for Langford. And Bazemore is subbed in for Fox. Pass to Diakite. Here's Bazemore. Washington grabs the miss.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Down low. Here's Brown. No luck on that one. The Timberwolves go the other way with it.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
And so here is Toronto. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. 2 points. That one goes.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Diakite. He's guarded by Washington. Takes it inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Now That's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Bazemore. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. It's stolen by Washington. McConnell outside. Pass to Powell. Shot clock at 6. McConnell right side. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now. 43 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bazemore. He's got 5. Pass to Vincent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown, and it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Toronto's gone only 1 of 5 from beyond the three-point line in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Now here's Towns with 1 on the clock, and he lays it in. Towns has got 14. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Nick Nurse, and Coach, I saw you imploring your team to pick it up. Where do you need to be better in the second half?
Well, we're not very good offensively right now. I think we're taking some okay shots, but we got to be a little bit more patient and keep moving it around a little bit. Need multiple paint touches rather than just one. So we just got to do a little bit better job of getting off it and relocating a little bit.
Patience is a virtue. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Minnesota out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Their effort on the glass, absolutely key to setting the tone. They wanted to send a message with their physicality, and they wanted to dominate on both ends. A really terrific performance thus far.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Toronto?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. So it's Minnesota now. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Lowry and Powell are the backcourt set. Anthony is out there with Julius Randle. Back to Towns. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
Anthony against Wiggins. Anthony in the post. Pass to Bosch. Here's Powell. Just 5 on the clock.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. He was still sliding right there.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Anthony outside. Lowry outside. Pass to Randall. 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Diakite. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's Diakite. Up and over Lowry. 3-pointer. Fox. They get it back. Diakite. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's on Norman Powell.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And he makes both free throws. And it's the Raptors with the ball. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. That'll be the 2nd game of a 5-game road trip. Lowry, good. Lowry's got 8.
A bulky, quick-footed guard. I love when Lowry takes initiative and dives inside.
Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
3rd quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Langford. Another miss by Minnesota. For Toronto, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the 2nd half. Lowry, the pass to Powell. Now here's Randall. He's covered by Fox. Randall can't hit.
This isn't how they wanted to start the 2nd half. Only 1 of 4.
Diakite, no good.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
It's stolen by Fox. And he lobs it up top. Up high, and down it goes on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Shoots. Here's Bosch, and he lays it up and in.
And you know, Chris Bosch is so skilled close to the bucket. Get him the ball, and he'll find a way to score.
To the paint. Here's Diakite. He's got another one. That's 10 for 15 now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Anthony misses. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Langford. Oh, there's a killer 2-hand slam.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. And Toronto calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change, and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Bagley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Pass to Lowry. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Fox with the ball. Give him 8 points now. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Fox has got 10 points in the game.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Yep, that one's good.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Noah, no good. Well, the Raptors shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Randall. And the shot goes down. Give him 8.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. But those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Here's Langford. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Puts up a 3. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Anthony. 12 points for him. Pass to Bosch. Uses the glass on the layup.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Fox finds Wiggins. Fires it. And that one's long. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Anthony. That one no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Fox. Toronto grabs the miss. Powell right side. Shot's blocked. And he recovers it. Anthony outside. Knocks down the triple. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Pass to Noah. Noah. They get the rebound. Bagley, no good. The Raptors shooting 40% since the break. Inside. Now Randall. Out to Lowry. From deep. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
Outside Bagley. Pass to Fox. And here's Wiggins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Here's Bagley. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bagley's got 8 points.
Boy, Andrew Wiggins, the former first overall pick, showing off his passing skills there.
Here's Anthony. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, they're on the right path now, but still in a pretty big hole.
That kind of deficit, I think they're going about it the right way. I mean, they've got to get aggressive on defense. They need stops. And then you got to take care of the basketball at the other end so you get a good shot every trip.
Minnesota calls timeout. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Ingles, he's checked in for Wiggins. Vincent comes in for Langford. And Bazemore is subbed in for Fox. Here's Vincent. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Bazemore. And he dunks it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
Something else they've done a lot tonight is take advantage of any gaps in the D with quick, aggressive drives down the lane.
free throw, no good. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Fox is checked in. And the second free throw is good. Minnesota's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Bagley. Outside, Ingles. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Joe Ingles.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Ingles drops them both. And here's McConnell. 5 points in the game. It doesn't go for him. Excellent D there from Ingles. Pass to Bagley. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the strong finish.
How about the vertical from Fox? Throwing it down with authority. Go get it, young fella.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Now here's McConnell. Washington left side. Shoots over Ingles. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, it's a make or miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Tipped away. McConnell outside. Pass to ABC. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves. Clock at 6. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Brown can't hit. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Bagley. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Look at him, and he's a little hit and miss from there, even without a defender in his face. No guarantee.
Here's Washington. Up and in on the layup. Washington's got 6 points.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Towns. Fades back. Washington grabs the miss. The Raptors shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's ABC. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter here. And stolen by Bazemore. And here's Fox. Fires from deep. No luck on that one.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
Now Brown. He's got 6. No good from 11 feet. To the inside. And Bagley gets it to go on the assist by Towns. Towns has got 5 assists tonight. 1:09 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Chandler. To the middle. that one. Good.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Down low. Here's Bagley. And he can't get that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Now here's Brown. Pass to Chandler. Over Fox. A nice shot by Chandler.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Bazemore, defended by Brown. A nice shot by Bazemore.
The defense lets him off the hook and gives up 2 points because of it. And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
McConnell outside. Pass to Washington. 1 second left. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got 3 assists in the game. And so it's Minnesota with a commanding 22-point lead going into the break. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then it's Marvin Bagley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Diakite in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And it's Washington missing. The Timberwolves shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Fox the pass to Towns. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Anthony. Good work defensively by Towns.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Bazemore, no good. The Raptors shooting only 39% so far in the game. Here's Anthony. Connects on the 17-footer. Anthony's got 19.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Anthony against Fox. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Powell, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll be on Marvin Bagley. And the developmental path for top prospects is evolving. Clark, it was recently announced a new high school league for the top powerhouses.
Well, you could almost see this coming, BA. Again, creating additional pathways for young players to pursue their professional dreams would lead to other types of competition in the NBA. So we'll see how it plays out. But I'm not totally opposed to it. Again, it's a small percentage of players that would be part of this type of tournament or league. So let's see where it goes.
That one falls for Powell. Wiggins, he's checked in for Bagley. Lowry, he's checked in for Toronto. He's off on the second for Minnesota. They've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. A nice shot by Bazemore. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Lowry against Towns. Pass to ABC. From 9 feet out. Out to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Offensive board. ABC. And finally they hit one.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
To the inside. Here's Diakite.
Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, man.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Now here's Anthony. Diakite grabs the miss. To the paint. Here's Towns. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's Powell on the wing, pounded by Wiggins. There's the 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Fox against Washington.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball.
Unless you're the team getting punched on. That would be the difference.
Here's Anthony. The shot no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Pass to Fox. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Here's Bazemore. He's guarded by Anthony. 5 to shoot. Wiggins for 3. Hits the three-pointer.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The floater. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this bad.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Now here's Lowry. Pass to Anthony. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Neto. Got a piece of it. Now here's Lowry. Pass to ABC. Lowry with it. The shot's good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Neto. He's guarded by Lowry. Here's the teardrop. Here's Noah. The shot, no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. To the middle. Here's a Kobo, and he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Pass to Leonard. Dragic outside. Here's Neto. Leonard outside. This one for 3. A rebound by Bosch.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Well, with everything else that coaches have been dealing with, the NBA gave them a pass to skip the suit and tie, Clark. You think broadcasters are next?
Oh, I would love that, B.A. I don't mind dressing up in a sweatsuit, but I know TV requires a coat and tie, but I would love on occasion to have a dress-down day if we could.
Here's Neto after the basket by Toronto. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Green. Here's ABC. Lets it go from 11. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Now, the defense was far from awful. However, he's still got to make these shots, in my opinion.
Vincent. The rebound by Bosch. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Akobo. Off target at the rim. Here's Vincent. He's guarded by Lowry. Back to Dragic. Pass to Neto. Shot clock at 5. Shot to end the cold streak. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
You know, it's really surprising that they're up at this point, given that he's struggled so mightily.
Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Timeout called the Timberwolves. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Lowry against Fox. Pass to Towns. Shoots from 12. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 6th assist of the night. Lowry against Fox. It's stolen by Fox. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Leonard's checked in for Bagley. Ingles comes in for Wiggins. Dragic is checked in for Langford. And Neto is subbed in for Fox. Pass to ABC. Here's Akobo. Ingles defending. And again, no good by Toronto. Minnesota has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got 12 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
He takes it in. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Now here's Leonard. The rebound by Chandler. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. Minnesota's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Knocked away. Here's McConnell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Joe Ingles. And trying to stoke the competitive balance, Clark. Seems like the new lottery system has been working.
I agree with you. Flattening the odds a bit, making it a drawing for the top 4 instead of the top 3. A small tweak that has had a pretty good impact, in my opinion.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. Minnesota shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. Pass to Towns. Over Green. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Akobo. Now here's Green. 6 to shoot. Unloads. Akobo, no good. Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Neto. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Minnesota with the ball. Snatched away. In transition. Here's McConnell. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's Neto. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Dragic. Lets it fly from 18. And too long on the shot. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. Here's Akobo. Out to the right wing. McConnell left side. Over Dragic. Deflected.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a two-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Great job setting them up. The timing of the pass was key.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Neto. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.